Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am working on a quilt. I am making a blanket for our baby and I'm really excited because I actually really love sewing. I don't sew a lot, which kind of makes me sad because I really enjoy it. And I've only I gotta figure out how to carry this and the camera at the same time. My sewing machine. I need to just take it out of the box and get like a little cover for it so I don't have to keep taking it in and out of the box every time. Anyway, you probably don't care about that. I took a sewing class in college. It was actually like a quilting class and we made a blanket. I'll try to insert a picture here of the blanket that I made, if I can find one. Anyway, I really loved it. It was super challenging and it was a lot of fun, and I just want to sew all the time. So anyway, I'm making a blanket for our little girl, and it's gonna have cow and farm animal prints on it with a couple of solids mixed in. And I already pre-cut the squares and everything and figured out the size of the blanket that I want, but now I have like a ton of fabric left over and I don't know how or why or what I'm gonna do with it, because there's so much. I could make a second blanket if I wanted. Man, it's crazy. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of the extra fabric, but I kind of wanted to make a video of me making the blanket and just showing you like what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, all of that. So I am going to put my machine together and I'm gonna sit here and watch some, have some TV playing in the background, and I'm gonna get going on some of this. I'm feeling super tired today. I'm 21 weeks tomorrow. I'll probably be further along by the time you see this, but my energy is so shot. I am crazy tired, and this week's been a little bit harder as far as energy wise, but I'm doing it, I'm making it, and we're just super excited to be halfway with this pregnancy. So okay, so I just finished. Don't mind the hair, it is getting real hot up in her, so I had to clip it up. But I just finished the first row. That's what it's looking like so far. Obviously my pieces are not cut perfectly, and that's okay, but yeah, it took me a minute to figure out how to thread the bobbin, and because I mean I haven't sewn in forever. Like, I don't even know what this is for, what's that for, what's this for. I really should like learn more about this machine, but anyway, I am getting excited, and now I'm on the second row, and then once I get the second row done, I'll sew them together on this edge after I iron down the back seam pieces. So I'm so excited. Okay, so I just finished ironing the seams in the different directions, but now I'm out of energy. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. This is the hard part for me, I think, about quilting, is because this is where it seams don't line up, or they do, but then the blanket is shorter on one side and longer on the other. So this is gonna be interesting, but I'm gonna do my best to make it work and make it look good. And if it looks ski-wampus, then I'm just gonna leave it that way, and I know that she'll love it regardless of if the lines are straight or not, because it's the effort and the thought that counts, right? So we still have to get rid of this desk, but I got the batting for my quilt, you can see here. I just laid all three, and then this is gonna be, I don't know if I've shown you, this is gonna be the back fabric to the quilt, which is so cute. I love the chicken wire and all the farm animals. It doesn't like necessarily match, but I don't even care. I just wanted like a farm themed kind of bracelet. Anyway, I have a ton of that fabric, and I bought the batting to be longer than the actual quilt top itself. Now I just gotta kind of line it up, make sure there's extra around the edges, because I know that when you quilt it, the batting moves and things like that. And then I just gotta start quilting it together, and it's exciting and scary all at the same time because I've never quilted a blanket. I mean, I've made the quilt top when I was in college. I took a quilting class, but I've never, oh wow, probably spilling that all over the ground. But I've never actually, wow, that wind is loud. Oh, sorry, you probably can't even see my face. But I've never actually quilted the batting and the two fabrics together. The last time I did that, I just took it in somewhere, paid someone to do it. But since it's not really an option where we live right now, I'm just gonna do it myself. Hey y'all, so it's a new day. I was gonna show you my quilt, but I moved it to a different room because Brady was cooking bacon and I didn't want it to smell like bacon. So I moved it to another room. So I've made progress on the quilt. And I wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna be working on more of it today, hopefully finishing in the next couple of days so that I can take it down to my family baby shower, this weekend, and show my family and my grandma and all of them. Okay, so here are the pieces all quilted together. You can see that I did 2 lines on the outside of the seams going both ways, so it creates little square pockets. And yes, don't look too close because you'll see all my flaws, but how cute is it? And this is the back. Super cute. So now I just need to trim it and bind it. Okay, so it's early in the morning that I'm filming this, which is why you can see the blinds on the window, because the sun is right there. Anyway, I finally trimmed. Sorry, this lighting is really terrible. I finally trimmed around the edges. It looks so nice. So now I am going to be working on the binding, the border. I'm going to do in yellow. So I got all of those sewed, and now I just need to sew to the edges and then bind it all. I'm really excited that we are so close to being done. I just turned on the kitchen light. That didn't help at all. So I will update you next. Okay, a little update. I look like a hot mess because this quilt is gonna, yeah. Anyway, so long story short, I broke my needle. I have never broken a needle in my sewing machine before. And anyway, it's okay. It makes sense. I understand, because it was the needle that was originally there when I first got the machine, which was like 7 years ago. And it's been through a ton of sewing, so I should have replaced it a long time ago. But I was worried that all of the needles I had weren't gonna be thick enough to quilt through all 3, now 4 layers, because I'm doing the border. But I found these in my little sewing machine thing. Let's see if it'll focus. They're just universal regular point needles, 80, 11, 90, 14, 100, 16. And then on the back it tells you like what type of fabric, the different sized needles. And this is kind of, I opened it to use one, but this is kind of, come on, what it looks like. So I used a blue one, which is really good for medium weight woven fabrics. I didn't think I needed the one that was for denim because the fabric's not that thick, though if this one breaks, I guess I could put that one in. But so far it's been working on the fabric, and I had to watch like so many tutorials on how to switch the needle. And then I had the thought, oh, I should probably use my walking foot instead of the regular one just to be safe. So I've got that in my machine right now. That's what the walking foot looks like. And I've got my sewing machine or my quilt all pinned down and ready to go. Okay, so I just finished doing the binding. Got lots of string I gotta cut. Now I'll fold it over to the other side and stitch it, and I'll be done. Yay! All right, it's finished. Looks so good. I can't believe that it's finished, except I've got lots of strings I need to go around and trim off and cut and stuff like this that I need to fix. I guess that's what happens when you're binding for your first time. It doesn't look exactly like in the tutorial, but that's okay. If it comes undone or something, then I'll just hand stitch it back together, but I at least wanted to get all of it on, and then I can wash it. I'm so excited. I am gonna take it to the baby shower that we have going this weekend for family, like our family members and stuff. And, oh, wrong way. Sorry, now it's dark. But I'm gonna bring it with and show them, and I'm so excited. It's so cute, and I love it. Okay, so now that it's done, I am actually going to throw it in the wash. Hopefully my husband doesn't come home right as I'm filming this, because he'll hit me with the door. Anyway, I'm gonna throw it in the wash, but because there are lots of dark colors, there's the black, there's white, there's yellow, there's red. Sometimes with fabrics you don't know that they might bleed on each other. So something that my, because I took a quilting class in college and made a quilt, something that my teacher suggested we do when washing the fabric, if there's dark and light colors, is to use this Shout color catcher. They're basically like dryer sheets. This is what they look like. And it catches any loose dye from the fabrics. You can also use these with clothes. So if I buy, let's say, a new pair of jeans and the denim, the stain is really dark, or I buy a pair of colored jeans and they're just really rich in color, a dress, shirt, anything, I usually will wash it by itself. But if I don't and I wash it with other clothes that have been washed before, then I'll throw one of these in there just to help catch the dye. So let's see. So you just use 2 sheets for large loads with new, dark, or non-color fast garments. Discard after use. They are dryer safe, but I never throw mine in the dryer, and I think you can just get those at Walmart. So that is what I'm going to do. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Hopefully you like the quilt that I made. It looks pretty good, I think, for like a first timer. Though there are definitely flaws, I'm still super glad that I made this for my baby, and I hope that she really likes it. So I will see you guys in my next video.